So, hello and welcome back to another playthrough of EU4. We're of course doing our playthrough of the Anbennar fantasy mod. And we're gonna do our playthrough based on the last vote of what to play. Now, as you can see, at this time we have once again a fairly dominant winner. Seeing that I've added Verkal Ozovar. And I guess we will do another vassal focus. I guess now even more vassal focus playthrough this time. But let's see what we are up to. Alright, but before we jump into the game right away, we of course are gonna go over the next choices for the for the next playthrough. Don't need to add too many nexts there, but as always, I will put a straw poll, a link to a straw poll into the description, where you can decide of what I'm gonna play next. And of course we're gonna go after the usual scheme. 3 of the choices from last time are gonna be added to this one, and we're gonna add 2 new choices. So the 3 choices that we have from last time are gonna be Bianfang, which is basically China, and is very conquest heavy. We have Varain, the alchemists in the... that's not Varain, Varain is over here. Varain, the alchemists in the Empire, are very tolerant and open. And we do have the Battle King in Malakna, who is, I mean, he's named Battle King. Have a guess what he does, or what we're gonna do there. But the 3 new choices that we're gonna add to the mix are Newshire, the small fellows in Asgan, who will form their own kingdom, and do go a very interesting path. I think they go for plant magic and stuff like that, but I did not look into this further. But they are gonna be a choice, and I think I'm gonna finally add the Denishan Raj as a choice as well. I mean, the Denishan Raj is basically like learning a completely new system with the whole Raj thing and everything. But I think at least putting them up as a choice should be fair enough, because they seem interesting. But either way, those are the 5 choices that are gonna be, as I mentioned before, in the description. We have that straw poll. I also have a Discord server now. Whereas also, I will put the link in the description, so if you want to join that. And I eventually will do something with that server. Eventually. But for now, we have something different to do, as we will enter the halls of the Mountain King. So, Verkal Ozovar. I know about Verkal Ozovar that they are hyper vassal focused, meaning that they have no intention whatsoever to conquer anything themselves, and just put everything into vassals' hands. So this is gonna be a fairly interesting... I'm actually also curious how they do it exactly. But for now, let's take a look at us. We have decent leader in charge with benevolent and lawgiver, and his son is not bad either. They are both Krakovar, which reminds me far too much of Krakomsorov. But either way, the Krakovar dynasty in charge, who is already showing decent leaders, so I'll take that. We of course are dwarfs, with the usual benefits and penalties of dwarfs. I think at this point I don't need to repeat them, and you can just pause and have a look at them if you want to look at this closer. But we are also a mountain kingdom. Or we are the mountain kingdom, as it seems. All within sight falls under the rule of the Mountain King, or such it has been decreed. In truth, the Empire grumbles more each... Empire, sure. In truth, the Empire grumbles more each day, with decadence, unforgiving presence growing greater each day. So we are not particularly, let's say, stable at the moment. Or stable, I guess is the wrong word. We cannot annex our subjects. We have a fixed dynasty, but we do get a few benefits, diplomat, diplo reputation, diplo relations, and we get spy network construction. But of course, as I mentioned, we don't want to conquer anything for ourselves. Co-creation costs like crazy, minimum autonomy like crazy, and governing capacity goes down hilariously. But if the mission tree works, we are gonna be alright with that. This is not really a penalty for us, is it? Alright. So... we are making barely any money, but that will change, no worries. Our trade is probably absolute garbage, right? Yeah, we are in this trade node where actually there are no arrows in, so I think trade is gonna be a very much neglected by us. Need to get everything from vessels and production. We have may fabricate claims and for subjects. That is very useful, actually. And we get less, and we have a liberty size reduction. We're gonna take a look at these things when they come around, but just so that you... I mean, we have a development cost minus 15% here, which is quite juicy. But either way, let's get rid of all of this. Let's take... We are, of course, Ancestors Worship, so no worries there. We can have bigger army. We will have bigger army. Because we have a war brewing. Our vassals are all very much happy. And talking about vassals, I immediately will turn one diplomat to make this. I think I'm also gonna look for allies. By the way, if anyone is willing. Mahoang is willing to be my ally at the moment. I mean, do I have... I'm not... I will take a look if I have immediate conquest against them. Otherwise, that might be a good choice. Something else, we're gonna go all the way down to 0 ground land. Because we're not gonna give a shit about ground land for quite a while. Nothing else here. We want the points because we will probably have a lot of deving in the future. We're also gonna take strong duchies, obviously. Not the annexation bonus, because we don't really care about that. So. But yeah, like I said, all of this doesn't currently matter. I mean, technically the liberty side from subjects development could be painful, but not at the moment. These guys are too small to really matter on that. So we are gonna build back up. Let's also immediately do this, just in case there's something interesting here. Do you want me to get prestige? You want me to get space production? You know what? Yeah, I'll do that. I think that's gonna come up at some point. Need to pick a rival, and I guess Bianfang will be alright. For now. So, let's take a look at our... No, wait. We're gonna immediately go for the development cost reduction on the Ancestors Worship. That makes the most sense for these guys. Let's take a look. We need to join the war here. Which we're gonna definitely do. I've already building up the armies. I also know that I'm gonna get a general from the from an event that's gonna pop up, so we're gonna keep that. For this one we just need to wait. I can do that, I'm very good at that. It seems like we want to build up the gates in front of our mountain, and this is just basically dev up Verkal Ozovar. And also expand infrastructure, which we're gonna do right away. But otherwise... We need to get rid... I mean, Honsai... Okay, yeah. I think this alliance is actually fantastic. I'm not sure if this negates the event that is gonna pop up, but we'll see. Also, we do have a different potential ally, but we'll see about that soon enough. Because at the moment I just take allies. I mean, as always, we're at the beginning of the game. I want as many friends as possible. You guys are in your war, but we will get our event soon enough. Kudat Kai is also part of this war. There we go. A petitioner from Mahoang. Today a messenger has arrived outside our hold, claiming to represent the ruler of Baihun Xin, temporarily residing in Mahoang. The man says that Cao Ban Din has been forced to take up arms against the madness of the old emperor, who seeks to rule even after death. Many in the hold still begrudge the extortionate tributes the old emperor levied to fuel his endless military campaigns, and see this as a chance to put a ruler on the throne that will feel indebted to us. As the conversation was concluded, the man let it slip that he is here on his own initiative, so it would seem it is ultimately on us to reach out to his pretender. We will offer our aid, obviously, which gives us a general and a few bonuses. And Mahoang, of course, accepts, and they get quite a chunky amount of bonuses from this. Let's get a Durin Stormax in charge. But let's wait until the rest of our troops is around. I think we're also gonna go for a mercenary, because this seems like the kind of thing that's we get a lot of... No, wait, we're gonna need to wait for some other event to do this. But we already are able to do the Gates of the Mountain. Part 2, since the time immemorial, has served as a gate to the mountain, with even the locals calling it Gate in their local language. However, with the recent eruption of conflict across Tidinkai, it seems some renovations are in order. We shall be manning this great gate with more soldiers and reinforced structures so our mountain may be spared from whatever armies come to destroy it. We get... they get a rampage here, and they also will get a modifier that does a lot of... which will basically negate the fort maintenance they have here. Sure, we'll take that. Let's protect our own. So, you guys should be fairly... Oh, vassals. I mean, this is gonna probably something that's gonna be quite annoying in this campaign. Our vassals are gonna be dumb as shit. So, of course... These guys also join the war. We will wait for the rest of our troops. I mean, we're not gonna jump that, right? There is a little bit too much army going on here. You're blocked by this siege, but 23k is just a bit too much. What the fuck are you doing? Don't do anything silly. Join me. Why? How about that? Let these guys do the siege here. We cannot go to anything here anyway. You have, of course, Honsai, Sirtan, and the chief. So these three dudes are in charge here. We will see if maybe someone feels inclined to attack that. If these guys go the wrong path... Oh yeah, this... Okay. Come on, do a mistake. We're gonna cut you off here. This is dry lands. We'll attack that. These guys are not gonna join in time. Lovely. And I think we're then gonna charge this, right? Vessels? There's someone without friends. I mean, we know that they have another army here, but... Oh shit, they... I mean, this is probably not a fight that we necessarily want. It's dry lands and a river crossing. It hurts, but we win the fight. That's the only thing that really matters. You guys are getting a surprise attack. But... Oh! Okay. No longer do this. I think at this point these guys can organize themselves. We have done the initial fights. Well, actually, no, I think we do want you guys to join here. I mean, the capital needs to fall because it's the war goal. Could you guys come around? I mean, you have Sirtan on your side, don't you? I mean, maybe I don't want to stand too close to this at the moment. Does this okay, this Kudet Kai army does not join me? Vassals? Then I told you to be supportive. I mean, I kind of want to jump on this so that these guys no longer have this protection here. And look at that, that seems like some other people are joining in. They're going a different path. Oh, we actually immediately give that to you, Mahuang. I don't want to have control over that. Screw it. If you break... Okay, if they would have broken with 14, that would have been very upsetting. Ugh, that's a lot of dudes. They get a penalty, though. But they absolutely crush us. What the fuck? Okay. That I did not expect, to be honest. Alright. I see. Let's reinforce for a second while you guys maybe get something done. Did we get a mercenary event yet? I don't think we did. I mean, we need to recover with the little bit of manpower that we have left. And you guys are actually running all in here. You guys might get attacked here. The fun thing is, you don't need to win this. We just need 25% war score. That's about it. I mean, I guess we also want you to win that here. Okay, let's go nearby. Yeah, that's what I expected. You guys keep getting thrown into your own fights that you don't want to be want to happen. If the AI would just listen to me, I think we would have done a little bit better. This is grassland, so not necessarily a benefit, but of course you are not really doing anything useful. We're sitting on a hill fort. Okay, we are getting surrounded here a little bit. I mean, this is my army, right? The vessels actually add something else on top of that. Yeah. I mean, you're not gonna get through this, mate. Are you not aware of that? We're taking Diplo points. In 3 years, the Renaissance will pop up, so then we'll start deving this up. It makes sense when we stand here, just because of recovery. Oh, you're gonna lose your capital. And I can't really change anything about that, because I'm dwarves. I don't really have the strength at the moment to do anything. Yeah. And you have broken down the forts here, but... Let me just recover on this place. But how much do we have here? We have me with my 11k at the moment. 3, 7, 10. I mean, it depends where your army is. I don't know where your army is. 11k somewhere. Yeah, that is not happening. If one more army would join me from these guys, I would be a lot happier. But maybe they actually can drop these guys down. Yeah, let these guys siege. Fantastic. Let these guys siege. They have a siege ability bonus. Yep, this drops. I mean, we can try this. You guys disappear on the 18th. We will arrive on the 22nd. Good. We're not gonna reinforce it in time. If you would just take a step over and help me. Come on, mate. I don't want these guys to join up. This is grassland. Yeah, we'll try this fight here. Fantastic. Can we reach that in time? No. I don't want to jump on this. Do they all get pieced out at once, or what? I don't quite remember how this one works. It might be. Okay, we cannot catch these guys. You don't attach to me, I guess I will do the siege here. I do get a bonus towards siege ability. What do I even gain from doing that? Do I give them a bonus? Morale of armies they would get, which is not the worst. Okay, that's 22k stacked up. You cannot separate piece these guys out, right? I mean, the AI is not gonna do anything for that. Okay, yeah. You guys are getting jumped here again. And you get wiped. Lovely. I mean, there's not much else to say about this, is there? I guess I'm gonna get a some mercenaries in. Because we are definitely needing it. You have to work. Look at how many troops these guys have here. This is a hill fort. So if I would at least... I mean, come on, we could try something here. I know that they have a lot of troops here, but we can't just let an opportunity like this pass. Guys? Okay, I need to now move in. Right? Yeah. Does anyone? Yeah, you guys join. Lovely. Do you join? Come on. Oh, you moved away with your armies, you fucking idiots. Okay, we'll win that. Good. Oh. All dead. Okay. This is too much. This is too much for my heart. You guys just go home at this point. My normal army, we're just gonna have to do everything with mercenaries at this point. Just kill them on the way. Kill everything. whenever they get new armies. This should now put things into our favor, obviously. I also have put in a lot of effort into this. 42%. I carry the main weight here. This is what happens when AI does work. Okay, you are going for this, lovely. Did I turn... Oh, turn this off. Do your own thing. Siege. Good, Siatan is completely occupied. That immediately gives us a benefit. Okay, we have more than 25%. Let's give them the final offensive for 5 years. Verkal Ozovar has long stood as one of the most prosperous and stable places in all of Halys, even before the day of the Ashen Skies. Verkal Ozovar stood as the king over Tidinkai, but after thousands of years our influence has diminished quite heavily. We have stood on our hold idly for too long. It is time for us to finally take action. Sure. Go get them, boys. Alright. For this one we need to wait 5 years and basically make everyone happy. You know what? I think I'm gonna put in another vassal here. A vassal improver here. Just to get that done. And for this one we need to end this war. Alright. We have time. Yeah, there we go. Get rid of the rest of these guys. Fantastic. Then a Chandelash, we don't care about you. I do kind of really like that this war here has been kind of... is a little bit more of a major event than just like, okay, here's a small war. Kind of approach, right? It's not just these guys doing their own stuff. It's really like something that affects everybody around. Which is pretty cool. Alright, I'm gonna do that. Because at this point only you guys are left to defend. And with the with the capital under our control, the war score immediately jumps up. And you guys can deal with the rest. We do get a manpower recovery bonus. And I don't think we actually that much conquest focus at the moment. We kind of just do... Okay, we'll see what that is when it comes around. There we go. Your capital falls as well. I'm just gonna put this mercenary group here. They are currently dirt cheap, so... Oh, you became a vassal of Lotekang, so that's why this has dropped. Call for peace. Yeah, we'll deal with that eventually. These guys need 100% as far as I remember. And they're not gonna peace out before that. So just this fort needs to fall. Oh, Asgarda. Fuck you, Asgarda. How's that sound? I'll take the prestige at the moment. Alright, did Renaissance spawn? Let's take a quick look. Yes, it did spawn. So, I guess I should have done something there. Well, whatever. This ticks out. This has already ticked out. I mean, this one obviously is gonna be a decent choice right away. Admin, we don't care about. This was actually the exact amount of stuff that we needed. Interesting. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should do a mission, right? Yep. Crafting a foundation. When Verkal Ozovar construction began thousands of years ago, it was constantly expanding and growing rapidly with the influx of refugees. In recent years, however, Verkal Ozovar's its growth stalled and the expansion of the hold stopped. This, though seemingly bad at first, has brought us an opportunity. Verkal Ozovar, due to its constant growth, was shoddily built in some places. It is time for us to build a proper foundation for the hold so it can finally revival our ancient home. We get construction costs, and our vessels get us as well. Cool. We need to get to dig level 3. That will take a hot second. We get our little money boost there, which is gonna actually help with a few loans. I don't need you guys, technically. You have no use at the moment. Oh, God damn it. You just cost me. Yeah, let's get rid of you. That of course does reduce our army size, obviously. But we don't care. Can you get rid of the obvious enemy right next to you? Is that an idea? Okay, we're immediately gonna... I'm not sure if we need to do this, but I just want to do it. Are you serious? What the actual fuck? What the actual fuck is that? What the fucking fuck is that? This is gonna be age restricted. I mean, come on! There's an enemy! Attack him! I don't give a shit that I lost that. What the fuck is that? You know? Like, this kind of stuff does really makes, like, sometimes the AI acts good. Like, they make some sense. And then there are other times where, like, are you fucking kidding me? What the hell? There we go, 100%. Get rid of him. Satan has been pieced out. We got some... Oh, we got a decent chunk of money out of that. Lovely. Get rid of all of the loans at least. A war well fought. There we go. So strength of arms and ample diplomatic maneuvering. Yeah, definitely. We have emerged victorious in the War of Baihang Xin. Kaoban Din has been renamed sole inheritor to the empire, with our place as the ruler of the Northern Kai finally cemented. The crumbling domain of Verkal Ozovar shall arise from rock once more. We get 50 prestige out of that. Okay. They yoink all of that up and we get the mission done. We're gonna quickly yoink on Asgard. And then we welcome some veterans. With Din's victory, many veterans of the Civil War, especially among the Hinfat, are astonished by our prowess in battle, our mighty cannons and viridescent armor. We don't have any cannons. Because of this, many soldiers have flocked to Verkal Ozovar. Though humans have not traditionally served in the main armies of Verkal Ozovar, it would be foolish not to accept these battle-hardened warriors, coming into our hold to serve in our armies. Let us welcome these veterans and allow them to settle on the outskirts of the hold. Come on in, boys. Okay. Honor beyond the mountain. Ever since the dissolution of our former empire, Grostin and Kai, we have distrusted the little states that have popped up across South Elise. But Kaoban has shown us that honor can be found beyond the Hinfats. Though we do wish to reclaim our empire, it is time for us to reconcile with Kai and send an official treaty of friendship to Din. Sure. Hello. An outstretched hand is all it takes for a comrade to become a brother. In the wake of Baihon bloodbath, the Nephrite dwarves have begun to once again look outwards towards the Kai that we were once undisputed stewards over. Though conflicting in nature, perhaps the Baihang Xin and Verkal Ozovar can stand side by side to defend and hold dominion over Kai once more, and to restore the ailing empire of the East. Prepare the envoy. The friendly humans of Maohang have accepted our treaty of friendship, though only a flimsy document as of now. The exact terms of agreement will be renegotiated after 5 years, with more serious talks occurring then. Lovely. More human acceptance. I'm all for it. The seeds of distrust. Let's start currying favors over here. More than friends. Okay, we just need to wait for these 5 years to pass over, and this one of course is still making everyone happy and get rid of the penalty. This is stick level 3. So, we are gonna immediately, actually, do this. Where is it? Another expand infrastructure. We don't have this here sadly enough, but I do want the Renaissance in at this point, so let's throw in that. Do we get you guys happy? Cartels, you're nearly happy. Well, let's make you happy. Manpower needs to recover. I'm all for that. Or we actually are gonna go for this, rather. So we don't need you guys to be super happy. We can just do that. And of course we do need a lot of trust here. Oh fuck, we actually are done with that. Okay, wait a second. Then I need to build a spy network here as well. Let's get... Okay, we don't have... I mean, I don't need to curry favors then, if we already have everything we need. Trust. And we'll do that again. And I'll fucking do it again. I guess we're also gonna end the episode with this anyway. But now you guys have 70 trust. Lovely. And we just need to build a spy network on Good Kai. Alright. But like always, like, subscribe, more shenanigans, and I guess see you guys next episode. Bye!